Coming up, we'll take a look at your weekly planner, but first, a look back at 2003. Dr. Jon Nese takes a look at the storms.
When it comes to individual snowstorms this past year, two really stand out, one in the east and one in the west. The snowy February in the Northeast was due mainly to the President's Day storm, which left a swath of heavy snow from Maryland to Massachusetts. Officially the biggest snowstorm on record in Boston and Baltimore with more than 2 feet. No wonder that February ended up the snowiest month on record in those two cities. It was the biggest snowstorm to affect the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast since the blizzard of January 1996. These snowy scenes from Washington, D.C., where about 16 inches fell. New York City and Philadelphia both got around 20 inches. Another historic snowstorm occurred in Colorado in mid-March. Denver picked up more than 2.5 feet. Its biggest snowstorm in more than 50 years led to the city's snowiest March on record. Many places in the higher terrain west of the city picked up 4 to 6 feet of snow. Now, more recently, it's been a snowy December in both the Northeast and the interior West. Not one, but two huge storms this month in the Northeast. The first one dumped more than a foot of snow from northern New Jersey into much of New England. And then about a week later, a foot or more fell over many of the same areas. For the month, 4.5 feet of snow in Burlington, Vermont, the snowiest month there in more than 30 years. In the west, more than 2.5 feet this month in Salt Lake City makes this the snowiest month since February 1998. And just yesterday, we saw measurable snow in Las Vegas for the first time in more than 5 years. Now back to you.
We are just getting started here on the Weather Channel. Coming up next, a look at your weekly planner, what we outline in the next 7 days. That's coming up after the break. If you're getting up in the morning, what can you expect weather-wise? A few selected cities across the country, and let's take you out to New York. 37 degrees with sunny skies, not too bad at all. Don't get up too early. I know you're celebrating tonight. 38 in Atlanta, sunny skies on your way to 60s in the afternoon. Into Chicago, a cool start with mostly cloudy skies, 27. Into Seattle, watching for some snow showers, 35 degrees when you wake up in the morning. What can we expect elsewhere across the country? Into Philadelphia, 33 degrees with sunny skies, Minneapolis, 20. And we'll be right back after a check of your local on the 8s.
This program was brought to you by Isuzu. Hurry to your Isuzu dealer and save during Sport Utility Value Days.